Since you brought it up, what's the top 3 live bands that you've ever seen?
Coheed and Cambria, 100%.
What is it?
Oh, I bet.
Coheed and Cambria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bet that'd be good.
Probably Slipknot. Slipknot was cool. And believe it or not, probably Katy Perry. Her band was amazing. I went with my wife. That was one of the best. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Let's keep my chair, really.
Shut up.
Listen, you can't deny it. You can't.
It was
when
like
you see
it was like going to the Arrows tour, whatever year it was.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
the biggest tour in the world. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Her band was so tight.
So I got to put Korn, killed it. That was an awesome show. Gwar.
Gwar.
How do you not?
Gwar?
Yeah, how do you not?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a state. I mean,
Have
it's
you
a
ever
whole.
been? Have you guys?
No,
you
I-
have
I've
to
seen
go.
clips of it, but
Yeah,
I've
you
never.
have to. Go.
I couldn't tell you one Gwar song.
I don't think people
Okay.
in Guar can tell you a
Yeah,
Guar
probably.
song.
Yeah.
I've listened to them play a cover of "Foreplay" by Boston, like before a long
Oh.
time. It was really good.
Where'd you see Gwar?
Pittsburgh. They come.
Really?
Yeah, every couple years they'll come around. We'll have to go to the next one because it's
All right.
it's a life changing experience.
We'll just stand back from the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
And
It's,
then Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he'd be awesome.
Like I
Scott
saw
just him.
him. I saw him 2 years ago, I think. Or no, it was 2019. So in 2019, and he was just by himself. There was no band at all.
Right.
And he just
That's cool.
And he had his loop pedal, and he like literally built the song from the ground up. It was like the coolest thing to watch.
we just saw him this past Saturday, the 8th, at Accushore, and I'm a Ed Sheeran fan. Like, you know, even my wife, like, on some of the songs where he raps, and I knew every word. She just kind of looked at me like, "Who are you?" And, but
Good.
it was like being a fan and then seeing that show was, I mean, the stage was phenomenal. And like you said, he gets up there and he tells them, he's like, this is nothing's, there's no backing tracks. This is live. I'm doing everything right here. I do this. He shows the looping pedal real quick. And the man never stopped for 2.5 hours. Fireworks, pyro. I mean, it was definitely, yeah, it was up there.
That's cool.
It was, yeah, I was very, very impressed. And it was fantastic. And then absolutely, I saw Pink Floyd at Three River Stadium. So
Seriously?
yeah,
What year was that?
1989.
So post Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, you got to see. I'm so jealous. You got to see David Gilmour live.
I know.
That's like
Yeah.
a bucket list.
Yeah.
He's my like biggest inspiration, to be totally honest.
Yeah, I'm a
can see
huge Pink Floyd fan. I
love
I
him.
love them.
I think I've got 10 Dark Side T-shirts. Whenever I see a cool one, I'm like, oh, that's different.
I got an original 1973 first press of Dark Side of the Moon on
sweet.
vinyl. It took me forever to get it. I mean, I could have got it, but I would have paid like $300-400 for
yeah.
it. But I finally grabbed one, and it was, yeah. And like we had talked about this on another podcast, like growing up in the 70s and the 80s when vinyl was the thing, and you had the headphones on, you hear that needle scratch. So to get that Dark Side of the Moon album again and hear that, and it just, man, it takes you back. So your top 3.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers I watched
Ooh.
at the Shaw Steam, but it wasn't with Frusciante. It was
That what was his name?
Klinghofer or something.
Klinghofer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he did a good show.
Jacob would know. He's a huge Chili
Yeah.
Peppers.
Yeah, it was.
What's his first name? I don't know. Whatever.
I saw the Chili Peppers with Dave Navarro playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For one hot minute.
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner put on a really good show at Jambo, but it wasn't like the original lineup. It was
Yeah, if you want to see the original lineup, I think you had to go back before 1972.
Yeah, it's like Leonard Skinner. It's like Leonard Skinner 4.0.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I would say definitely Red Hot Chili Peppers, probably Leonard Skinner, and then probably Metallica. I saw them Death Magnetic tour in Cleveland, I think.
Nice.
I don't know if it counts it if I saw the concert because I was working it, but the Eagles' Hell Freezes Over.
Oh, the acoustic tour.
Yeah, I worked
That's
both
cool.
of those shows. Both of those shows when they played Starlight.
That's
Like they weren't playing the big arena. They played Starlight. It literally was right there in the pit.
I grew up in the Warped Tour days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Dude, you pay like $25 for a Warped Tour ticket and see like 50 bands.
Right.
I met
right.
Avenged Sevenfold and had no idea who they were.
Right.
It was right before City of Evil came out.
That's when they changed their style.
That's when I mean, I liked Waking the Fallen, but City of Evil.
I love
mean,
it. That's
they
one of
just-
those perfect albums in my
It's
opinion.
great.
I love it.
I met them. I caught Gerard Way's Water Bottle.
Nice.
Did they try to redo Warped Tour for like a year?
They did like, oh, it was a few years ago. They did like 4 or 5 like concert like stops.
Yeah.
essentially.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
it
then they
wasn't,
did that
like,
when we were-
nationwide. It
Yeah.
was just like
No, they did that when we were Young Fest.
That's
out in
right. That's the
Vegas.
one I was
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah.
That looked awesome.
yeah.
that was Warped Tour. That
It was
really
Warped Tour. It was the greatest hits of Warped
It
Tour.
was just like a one-off.
Yeah.